Welcome back, everyone, to another Coach Blinker video. We're going to be playing Rengar today. I was working with someone who is a Rengar player, and yeah, I just decided to make a Rengar kind of gameplay to help them figure out what to do and just see it put into practice of what it is. If you guys are interested in coaching, CoachBlinker.com is where you want to go, of course. If you guys are on the fence about coaching and want to do a trial session, I do offer those. Very limited space, and it's not for everybody. I have a little questionnaire that you have to fill out, so you got to make sure you're answering them honestly, because I really want serious players, not players that aren't serious. So Rengar has a couple of runes. Oh yeah, and then the trial session's obviously free. So again, just kind of make sure that you're serious about it, because I don't want you wasting my time or your time. And like I said, there is limited spots. So we have a couple of runes that we can go with Rengar. We have Lethal Tempo, we have Fleet of Footwork, and we have Conquer, okay? And then we also have Electrocute, and then we also have First Strike. Given the fact that this comp is very kind of bruisery and melee focused, we're going to go Conquer. Could go Lethal Tempo. Lethal Tempo would actually be pretty good into the Malphite, because it would kind of negate some of his... But Conquer would just be nice to survive. Yeah, we're gonna go Conquer just so we can survive. But Lethal Tempo is fine. Fleet of Footwork is fine. Conquer is fine. Usually, if you're gonna go First Strike, you plan the Snowball, and you plan on going like Duskblade or Eclipse. If you go Electrocute, you're again playing the Snowball. You're going either with Electrocute, you're going either Duskblade or Eclipse again. And then with Fleet of Footwork, Conquer, and Lethal Tempo, you usually are going to go with the Divine Sunder build. Usually. I mean, you don't have to, though. Again, Rengar is very, like, dynamic. But I'm going to go Divine Sunder this game along with the Conquer, just because of the fact that he's beefy. So there's a lot of bruisers. So when you're dealing with bruisers, usually Divine Sunder is like the GOAT. If you're dealing with squishies, you could go Duskblade or Eclipse. If you're kind of thinking about, well, what's kind of best for all around, Eclipse with, like, I think Electrocute is better all around. First Strike if you're an actual Rengar player and you know what to do to snowball. If you're not, I would definitely recommend Electrocute with Eclipse, and then there you go. I personally like Duskblade, but Duskblade's hard to use. You have to go in, make sure you get your combo, make sure you get the kill so you can get the reset. If you don't get the reset, Duskblade's useless. So again, it's just kind of the simplicity of it. If you're just getting into Rengar, Electrocute's easy to proc, Eclipse is easy to proc. You don't really have to worry about doing much. You can even go Conquer into Eclipse. That's a good one too. But like I said, I just recommend Conquer and Lethal Tempo and Fleet on like non-squishy champs. I guess if you struggle clear, you can go Fleet of Footwork. Fleet of Footwork's not bad either. I mean, I'm pretty sure true Rengar one tricks have their reasons for going specific runes. These are just my reasons, and these are just kind of what I recommend for you guys. I have no leash, so this is kind of cool. Maybe we can make it over here, and we'll get one. I wanted to play towards bot side because top side is 2 tanks, and I don't really care about it. But because my team, does that thing where they don't leash top side. Coach, why are you toxic? Bro, I don't know. People don't usually leash top side in lower elos. Like, there's obviously a reason why I want to start top, man. So we're going to do a really, really funky light clear. Maybe it's not really funky. It's more of like, I don't even know how to like say it. It's more of, we're gonna have to clear up to then clear down. You'll see what I mean once I fix it. But basically, we have to path up first, and then we'll fix it with the next clear that we do. Sometimes you have to do this because you don't get a leash. Sometimes you have to do this because you screw yourself up. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Pretty much with Rengar, when you're pathing, you're looking to path to the most, like, I can get fed lane. Oh, that's a Renekton top. Okay. I thought it was Malphite top. I don't even mind pathing to Renekton, because Renekton's a brawler. That guy likes to fight. You can get a lot of free kills up there. But yeah, you usually want to path towards the lanes that like to fight a lot, because you get a lot more kills there. I do recommend full clearing until you're like a really, really, really good player with Rengar, and you know exactly what you're doing. Did he full clear? He went 12. There's 12 CS. I think he had his red buff. Let me check. He had his red buff and his blue buff. So he went red, blue, Gromp. Okay, my clear's a little bit kind of raggedy because of us more or less paying attention to whatchamacallit. Oh my gosh. I know that your E gives you sight, but it was on cooldown and I didn't feel like wasting the tempo. I already had a really, really slow leash because of the who leashed me. And I also don't even want to be on this side. So we're like really in a bad spot this game because of it. We're just going to have to fix it ourselves. So we see Udyr running. What did we just notice? We noticed that he has 12 CS. We noticed that he went red, blue, Gromp. So he does have his wolves up. We're going to go snatch them wolves real quick because we know we're not going to get the crab down there. There's no reason to recall. This shouldn't be warded because Udyr just like went and ganked. So why would you have it warded? His wolf should be up. Let's see. Yep. There we go. This is why we count CS. Because this type of stuff right here, he should have just full cleared. It's very easy for Udyr to full clear. He could have been up there at the same time that he was doing a 3 camper. So, get that up. Put a ward there. Check top. That was gankable. Let's roll. I always call it doing your homework. You want to clear your camps before you go for plays when you're playing Rengar. Again, once you get better at it, by all means, go nuts. But, I want him to know, like, this circle. I don't think it's warded. But I just want him to know, like, the leap range. Bruh. That was a waste. I don't want to hop out because I don't want them to know where I am. I'm, like, pretty sure it's not warded, though. Like, I'm, like, pretty sure it's not warded, man. There's no way that he just warded that. Unless I missed it. Or unless Udyr... Oh, Udyr could have warded it. I didn't think about that. But why would he ward it? Oh, you know what? This was warded. That Tribush was warded. But why would he think that I was in... He did take my camps. Let's see if we can make it, though. Yeah, it was warded. He took my camps. I should have just instantly recalled after taking wolves, maybe. This is going to be kind of sketch. But YOLO. He has no mana. Okay, well, not as sketchy as I actually initially thought. We're just going to save our abilities. What you want to do with Rengar is you want to drag out fights. You don't have to blow everything at one time. As you see, I held on to my empowered ability when I was going after the Xayah because she was already low, right? She was extremely low. There's nothing to do. All right, so we know that he took our Gromp. Our wolves possibly are gone. I don't plan on doing dragon. I mean, we can, I guess, if he wants to do it. The whole goon squad's here, but I didn't plan on doing it. We're just gonna smite for the HP, man. This ain't warded. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to go to his camps. Oh, it looks like Malphite's rotating, so he probably warded that stretch. Yeah, he definitely warded that stretch. Because we've got dragon, I don't actually have enough time to go take his jungle. This is kind of sketch. But thought he would R. Probably gonna have to play this. He's probably gonna try to ult me. Let's just see. So Udyr just kind of seen me. He's seen where I was going. He's seen what I was doing. This is why you don't want to get yourself spotted too much. Because, why did that go away, by the way? Oh, because I bought boots. Oh, he didn't even do it. He didn't even take my camps. Okay, that was luck. He realistically should have taken my camps. Why? Because he just seen me that I was really low, and I was going up. So either I'm going to clear or I'm recalling. If I'm not recalling, he kills me on my camps. My buff just spawned. So that was a mistake that I did, but he didn't take advantage of it. So a lot of the times when you're playing jungle, you can get leads from people just doing very, very bad things. But because old boy didn't actually think about what I was doing, I actually get away with it. So we're going to pack towards top because we do want to deal with that Renekton before he gets big. I didn't know it was Renekton top. I thought it was Udyr top. I mean, Malphite. In which case that was going to be a real boring lane. Okay, Malphite ulted. Gonna assume that he still has flash, considering, you know, he didn't ping it. But I can't one-bang him, but I'll catch this wave. Whenever you can catch waves as a jungler, by all means do it. It's free gold for you. Oh, I'm tripping. Up troll. Bright side, it's in the right spot. So you see how I backed up and I walked in a straight line? Like I did this? That means that they don't know which side I'm playing to. They don't know which side I'm going to. Right? It's not about where they see you. It's about where they think you're going. And so if you can make it seem like you're going in one direction, but you're not, it's so much easier. I figured he was on it. It's so much easier to kind of get an advantage of it. Okay, so Udir's level like 6 most likely. He shouldn't be level 7. And we're just keeping tempo. You know, we're clearing our camps. We're doing what we need to do. Nobody's seen that bolo toss. And we are basically making it so that we continue to keep pace. I don't need to too much here. We're just going to snare him. Could have just double queued. He got him. But I didn't double Q because I like expected the snare. Does he not have taunt? Bruv. So because Udir's like packing was strange, because he played poorly, we took advantage of that, right? We took advantage of that. So we're just gonna check to see if anything's in his camps, or see if his camps are up. They are. We're gonna go ahead and snatch this up real quick. I don't think we can dive that dude. I should have double queued the wolves. When I do this, I'm kind of just like clicking around. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You Rengar players know how to be a little bit more efficient with how you clear. I'm not tripping too much on it because I'm not a Rengar one trick, but when I do coach Rengar players, I do make sure that they're really, really efficient with how they hit and how they kite and how they move, because that's the important part of playing Rengar, is how you clear. But for me, just playing the game, I ain't really tripping. So have to keep in mind that Udyr does have Rotero. We want to try to counter that play. We don't know if it'll be mid lane. We don't know if it'll be top lane. Can we kill that? What does he have? Boots? Yeah. And he just, yeah, this is perfect. We'll just ult instantly. Just because we want to bypass the ward that's in the river. Cool. And we're going to save for plates. Remember, Rengar's just kind of all about getting gold. It's all about getting levels. It's all about all that extra good stuff. So you push a little bit more. You take CS a little bit more. Obviously, when you're taking it from things like Shen, it's okay. Be careful taking it from things like is that Malphite's TP? He should be fine, right? Okay. Or not. Man. I don't know where Renekton is. I can't really continue this fight because he could be near. Oh, he's bottom. Okay, I think we win this fight then, man. Gotta be careful. Let me just make it think he can kill me, I guess. But he can't realistically. Or I could have snared him there. I'm gonna snare him one more time. Oh, wait, he got... I'm triggered. I didn't think he would do that much damage. Is he running coup de grace? No. Is it Scorch? Nope. I guess he just does that much damage. Guess it is what it is. I'm kind of happy it went to him, to be honest, instead of like somebody else, because like who cares about him? We're gonna go probably Black Cleaver next. We're gonna get a little bit of HP. I did not think he would kill. So what I was thinking was is gonna hit me and I'd have a little bit of HP left. I just W that and then snare him under tower. Or I snare and then I W under tower and then we're good to go. Dude, you're full HP. Help him. What the heck? Perfect. I'm on my way. I don't think I can make a difference. but I could just like scare him. It's not really worth it, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But if I can just kind of wait till Swain gets here, that'll work. Thank you. Thank you. And that's how we do it. Didn't even need to burn my flash. Why was he trying to take my blue buff? What are you doing, brother? Hog, and we got a kill. They shouldn't have been trying to hit me over the wall. I literally was just able to throw a bola, but a lot of players probably don't know that that's what happened to Rengar, that he got that update. So, you know, you have to be mindful of some of these champions and the updates that they have, because if you don't pay attention to it, you kind of lose an edge. Not necessarily saying that you don't have a chance to beat them. It's just those edges are kind of what can make or break a fight sometimes, you know. We can go to that. I think he knows. Damn, I didn't get a chance to use my Q. That was kind of bad by me. I just want to keep my W. I want to just snare him so he can't continue to chase my Shin. Perfect. Perfect. Remember, like, I'm talking about the abilities I'm using, because you have to keep in mind when you're playing Rengar, your ability usage matters. You need to use your abilities because of X, Y, Z. It's not about, oh, I have full ferocity, let me just pop my R, or pop my Q. It's not like that. You have to think about, okay, I'm using this empowered because this empowers better for the situation. I'm going to try to get this and see if Malphite doesn't take it from me. If you're trying to take the rift, hit it from behind so it smacks the back wall, so that way you're as deep in the pit as possible if you're trying to sneak it, but I just see you to your bottom. So I don't have to try to hide the fact that I'm doing it. He probably just thinks I'm on his camps. If Renekton shows up, I just flash over the wall. It is what it is. He gets it. Or actually, Shin has ult, so I'm not really too worried, but if Malphite rotates, it's over. Okay, so we got that. Oh god. Maybe? Damn, I didn't think I could leap that far. I always wondered how champs like this. I figured as much. We can actually like make this happen. Boy, I thought he had a better. I thought he had a. Hello? I thought that he had a bounty. I am triggered, dude. I thought he had a bounty. That's the only reason why I like went back on that. I would have just went on the Ziggs, period. That's fine. That's fine. I'm making some bad calls. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of getting tired of these, like, mage supports, you know? Because it doesn't even feel like you're playing... It doesn't feel like everybody has a role. It's like, okay, you're a mage. I have to actually think about you as another, like, champion that's not about buffing. It's about killing me. So, I don't know. It just feels like having mage supports is just like a super cheesy way. I mean, I know some of you guys like playing mage supports, and I know that's how it works. But I don't know. I just feel like it's such a cheese way to, like, win. No? It's like, oh, my ADC actually sucks, but I don't have to actually play normally. What am I doing? Hello? What? I don't have to actually play normally. I could just play a mage and not actually play my role. Like, that's what it feels like. Because once players like that get the higher elo, they don't know how to play their role. They just play like they're a freaking secondary carry. And they always play worse. Always. So we're keeping up our... We're keeping up our farm. We're keeping up our pace. Nothing really to do. We gotta keep an eye out for that Renekton split pushing. We might have to go hold. He's looking for camps. Hopefully he walks right through. Seraphine's right there. It should be pretty free. He didn't walk through, but we're going to go ahead and make a play here. She's going to ult. So I didn't commit too hard. I wish he didn't ult her. And I wish he ulted someone else. I wanted to ult her to make her ult. But this is easy. This is perfect. Where's my Shin at? What is happening? This fight's all over the place. I hate mage supports, man. You can't even play the game. It's like, coach, we're not watching to see you rage, bro. What's dumb, man? Like, I'm forced to, like, play out of my mind because you want to play a champ that is not supposed to go somewhere? Like, bro, what? Oh, we're just gonna double Q here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and use the bush to kind of get out. Oh, I doubled. I doubled W there on accident. All's well ends well. Again, we saved our W to get out of Zyra's snare. Zaya's snare. We used Udi to hop away. My camera was a bit funky. Uh-oh, Rip Herald's about to expire. Should be able to get this before him. Before it expires, right? I'm gonna drop it mid because I think it's more important that we break open the mid tower before breaking open the other towers. If you can break open mid, it opens up the map. It allows you to see where everybody's rotating to. If you go from bot jungle to top jungle, like, it really means a lot if you can get it open. It just kind of sucks with all these minions here because it might not actually crash. All right, it's crashing. It takes tower. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Perfect. Perfect. This is kind of sketch. I'm not gonna lie to you guys at all. This is a very bad idea. Yep. Of course. For some reason, all you guys are in the same spot. Not like you guys are gonna do Baron. So why the heck are you guys over here? I'm not fighting that, brother. Probably gonna get a Sterix, or not a Sterix, but a. I'm just gonna ult to scare, I guess. I don't really plan on fighting. Oh, you fight that. He's just a tank. I'm not gonna smite him. If Renekton shows up, we smite Renekton to remove the damage. That sucks. We don't have enough damage to take Baron, so that's not in the question. Well, anywho, we got his flash. Good enough. All right, now we're gonna go. We could probably go with. I don't really think I need Mercs, man. But it's just a nice setup of magic damage. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. Remember, we're playing kind of like the bruiser version of Rengar. We want to survive, and as you see, I was able to survive a lot longer. And when you're playing this version of Rengar, you're playing to not like unload your entire combo. You're playing fights a lot slower. You know, you're playing a little bit more precise. Honestly, that's what makes a good Rengar and a bad Rengar. It's like those who know actually how to play fights really well with his abilities. Oh, I didn't see that. We got his flash too, so I mean, it worked out. I just ult here. A little ambitious. Little ambitious, pretty lady. He got him. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, okay. We could get Baron, but again, you know, we have champions that aren't necessarily objective takers. You have me. Everybody else doesn't do damage, as Zed does, but... Why does she sit so far back? It's like she doesn't play that champ. That is going to be a really frustrating thing to deal with this entire game. Oh, they didn't even get the crab? Or is that another one? No, that's another. We're just chilling and farming. We're not looking to fight. We're looking to just get our death dance. That's all we want. We can just farm till that, which you probably won't be able to. Especially since people's taking my camps! She has no arm. Nah, she wants to be up. I don't understand her thought process at all, man. Dragon Boys. This is so... We get the soul. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all, look, I know y'all not... I'm just gonna get elixir here. I feel like it's better to get elixir than... Like, if you feel like you're gonna have enough for the item after, or you feel like this is gonna be a really big deciding fight, get elixir. I'm gonna try to hit level 14 before this fight. Got it. Cool. Try to fight off your level spikes if you want, if you can. But like, yeah, buy elixirs when you feel like a fight is going to be a main decider. Like if we ace them, I'm probably pretty sure they're going to surrender. If the game's already over, then of course you want to look for that elixir buy. What? You know what I'm doing? We're going to just ult to scare them out fight. He's probably not going to be scared, let me be real. I just double Q. He's not going anywhere. So they could probably just surrender right here and this will be game, which is why I wanted to buy elixir. Because if it's going to be game, there's no reason to... They might not surrender. But if it's going to be the end of the game, why would you like sit on 500 gold, 800 gold, whatever? Doesn't make much sense, right? We're going to go check his camps now that we killed him to see if any are up. He had a red buff, I'm pretty sure, when he died, so... Oh, I guess he didn't. Easy clap. Alright, we take red buff. Every time you get the opportunity, you take the jungler's camps, no matter what champ you are. This is huge, because it's not denying just the jungler, right? Remember, you're also denying the enemy laners, because what do they do after laning phase? They like to take camps. So if you take the camps, they can't take the camps, everybody's going to be fighting for resources, and you know. Huh? Do you think you can fight me, or... What? Bro. What's he going? What is he building? Oh my god. I know you Udyr players are like, bro, what? What is this? You do not play Udyr. What is this, brother? And you have freaking lethal tempo? Brother. Brother! Bro, I'm chilling, no comment. Bro, I'm chilling, no comment. Alright, we're gonna take stopwatch now. Just because I feel like if you can hop into the fight on purpose, they might be like, oh, get burst Rengar. I'm stopwatching, boy. And then it's like, you know, he's glad. Stopwatch prevents a lot of... it allows you to engage kind of like a mongrel. And then it throws them off guard. Because it's like, oh, he's being stupid. No, no, no. I'm being stupid on purpose to make you mess up. So something that you think about. We're going to shove waves out. Because we want to get as much vision as possible. If they have to respond to the wave push, then we can see where they are and what they're doing. Shin's TPing. I'm not necessarily going to rotate unless, you know, I have to. I'm going to let them do their thing. If they want to fight, they can fight. This is not a fight that really matters to me. Rather just get towers. You got to be careful. You got to pick and choose the fights that you go for. Perfect, right? We see Ziggs right there. Ziggs is one of their key members. I'm ulting. We keep going. We just... Oh, snare him. Thank you for the boost. Much appreciated. Snare you. We can just win the game. We just win. Pretty sure this is game over. That Udyr is definitely playing like old Udyr, not new Udyr. The guy's like perma split pushing. Shin can grab it. This is game, but they're up there, so we can't really end the game. But this is actually game if our whole team was here. But see, it is game. But they don't want to play with us. So God, the amount of like attack speed slow this crap is. That was like actually really beautiful. Again, he's gonna try to kill me, but I'm tankier than they think. I'm gonna just hourglass right here. We're gonna snare Zaya. Ooh, good sidestep. I sidestep too, bro. We some sidesteppers, aren't we? We some sidesteppers, aren't we? And then that's game. Right then and there. Bang, 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 bang. So, this game was all about keeping up that tempo, you know? It was all about making sure that you were always doing something no matter what. You don't stop doing something. You don't, it's not about how you play in terms of like your mechanics. It's about your game decision, about your macro choices, right? That's the thing that really sets you apart from other Rengar players, and that's the thing that's going to have you climb as Rengar, which is why players suggest not to play Rengar until you're in a higher elo, because that is what you have to focus on, right? Your macro, you have to focus on things like that. So it is something to just kind of think about. So that was a gold game. I'm pretty sure a couple of them, I actually don't know. I'm going to just say it was gold. Probably mid gold, low gold, high gold. I don't know. People do a lot in this elo, but I'll just say gold. Again, this is pretty much what you would have to do to win your games. And I, of course, like I said, I like to have these games kind of in the gold elo area because it's what you guys generally are learning, right? A lot of the players aren't in Diamond. A lot of players aren't in Master. A lot of players aren't in Grandmaster and Challenger, right? Very few students of mine are actually at that level. So when I make this content, I try to make it more towards this elo. Now, there are going to be some videos where I do play in high elo. The Yuumi video is one of them. I played Yuumi in higher elo, mainly because I had to keep dodging. But, you know, there are going to be some like that. So don't think it's not coming. There's going to be high elo gameplay too, but I might not make it a commentary. Maybe I'll just make it like a gameplay. Maybe I take a stream highlight, because if you guys want to see me play on my main, I usually do play it on stream. So twitch.tv is where you want to go. But yeah, pretty much what we learned here is the tempo. We learned that we have to kind of play our fights properly. We really have to do the best that we can to not mess up. The more you mess up as Rengar, the harder it is to play the game. We're going to go Conquer into this game because there's 3 melees. They're pretty bruiser beefy, and it's just better for us to play it. I know a couple of my combos may have been a little bit like messy, but it is what it is. If you guys are interested in coaching, again, coachblaker.com is where you want to go. If you guys are on the fence about coaching, book a trial coaching, see how it is. I really want serious players, though. If you're not a serious player, then obviously don't book it, please. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, peace. Lately, have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll talk to you guys later.